We're rolling. We're rolling. Not in Vietnam. 2 weeks off the channel to reset the mind. It's crazy growing up and coming back to your hometown and seeing how much things changed. We're on the bypass. This is the main. Another Starbucks. There's two McDonald's on this bypass. One Wendy's, a couple Arby's, Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't see one healthy fucking place. There's a Pizza King, a Ross discount store. We're here in Marion, Indiana, my hometown, and it's just, things have changed so much. And I don't think this city's changed for the better. But we're not gonna sit here and talk shit about where I grew up at. This episode is going to be about the Indy 500, which we're headed to later today. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to the Indy 500. VIP. Go! Anarchy, KO, K9, Anarchy, K9. The pup truck. Wait.
And the border, and your body just says you should have eaten. You should have had something to eat. All right, get her out. I hope she's doing good. We hope she's doing good.
Your Indianapolis roll through the streets of Andalusia in just a minute.
My name is Nate Miller. I'm the franchise owner.
I just went to TJ Maxx. I just went to TJ Maxx and bought like $50 worth of clothes, and I'm gonna be wearing a $10,000 watch. What a life, man! I am so grateful. Right, so we're here at the Alexander Hotel in downtown Indianapolis. I haven't been here in years. It's changed quite drastically, but here's the plan, and I'm gonna lay it out for you guys. Taghuer has given me access to the Indy 500 along with some other people. They have flown out here. My friend Ben from Interview Magazine's here, one of my best friends. And my goal is to document the Indy 500 the way that I document life in general. So I'm going to create something beautiful that I hope the tag team likes, and that's pretty much it. Photos and videos. I consider this a job, as an on-job location job, and with that comes a big responsibility for me. I want to make sure that I do my best work, and it's hard sometimes because I can already tell this weekend's going to get a little rowdy. We're going to St. Elmo's tonight. Tomorrow's going to be a whole day, and then Sunday's the race day. My friend Ben likes to drink. We're about to go to a local bar here now and start the day off right. So I hope and I will create a body of work from this weekend that is to the standard of what Taghuer is. So. It's the belt in the Okay, for the sake of storytelling, I'm going to narrate the rest of this episode for you to help tell the story. I get a little bit nervous when I'm at these events, talking to the camera. It would help, and I'm trying to do this here in the future once we have a little bit more backing on the channel. where I'm able to have someone film me, shoot the photos, and I can kind of converse like I'm doing now without having to hold the fucking camera to my face. So just keep that in mind. It's when you're hired to do a job, your main objective is to do that job. And that was to shoot photos and capture these moments, not only for Tag, but for INDY magazine, which is coming out today. So first off, we went to St. Elmo's. Ben and I ate an incredible steak, and we shouldn't have got the most expensive thing on the menu, but thank God the Tag team is so cool. You know, one of my favorite people was the U.S. president. She was so cool, and we had a night. And that just kind of set the precedent for the weekend. So from St. Elmo's, we went to the hot laps day, which is a day before the race, where you get to kind of meet the drivers and hang out and do hot laps. And my main objective was to shoot the talent that Tag had on set with us.
At Taghuer, who make this race so special, and the opportunity that we have to connect with such a cool brand and put them on our wrists. Thank you, Tag, for being here. The PPG Armed Forces weekend really kicked things off with this great speeds, and Robert, congratulations. I didn't realize, I don't know why, but Teo Fabi won in 1983. It's amazing. It's been over 40 years. Congratulations on doing something amazing.
Moving now into the second day, this is where it gets kind of fun. So first off, woke up at 6 in the morning, needed to be up at 5:45, woke up at 6, missed the bus, and had to take an Uber to the event to make it to the media meeting. The media meeting at 7. Barely made it, hopped into a golf cart as soon as I arrived, and this guy got me right to the door. It was something very up my alley of things that happened. So once I made it to the media center, got my vest, then it's just documentation. And that's kind of what you see here, is just me shooting photos and trying to document as much as I could. It is hard when you're doing both. And so on race day, my main objective was to shoot photos, and got into the pits, really had some special access. And my dad was there on turn 3, went and visited him. I'm also shooting for INDY magazine, so Ben was writing like a journal diary of how the day was kind of playing out.
Some smoke coming from the machine. Let's see what happened there.
Might have come over the wall. Is that also us? Where some of the campers are outside of turn number 2. That's what
Here we go again. Francesco from we're going again. Get ready for the green. Let's go.
Alex Palou won the 2025 IndyCar Indianapolis 500 by 682 milliseconds. Marcus Ericsson finished in second.
Alexa, pause. Now, my main objective was, whoever the winner was going to be, Alex Palou ended up being the winner, was to capture one-of-a-kind moments that none of these photographers were going to get. There was a lot of photographers, so I ran across from one side of the track under this tunnel, got on the other side of the fence, and you'll see here, just started shooting photos of him winning. And he took off his gloves, he stood on his car, and I got these one-of-a-kind images of him that I'm very proud of. And it didn't come without effort. Now, after he did the celebration on the track, I'm sprinting around this track, by the way, it's huge, and I go into the tunnel again, then I make my way into where the winner's circle is going to be. So these guys are walking, like the DHL team are all kind of congregated up, and I kind of sneak in there and I kind of blend in, and they're giving out these yellow hats. So I grabbed one. I was like, oh, I'm with the team, and they just gave me one. Put a yellow hat on me, and this yellow hat was my ticket to the winner's circle. Now, at this meeting in the morning, they have this special saying. They go, only a certain amount of photographers can be on the platform, which is the platform where everyone's going to shoot from, almost like a red carpet, where all the photographers are stuck right here. I was with the team, the only photographer standing where Alex Palou won. So the photos that you're about to see are not any other photographer got them. And this is really what I pride myself on is making sure I get images that not many people can get, even if I have to break the rules a bit.
Keep the team there for right now until the interviews are done. Team stay.
Now, thank God the yellow hat was on, and I was able to kind of finagle my way up. But this is how these images came to be, was me sneaking in with the team and capturing these beautiful moments. Now, once that was over, that was pretty much like my objective was complete. And I remember, by the way, telling the team the day before, I was like, listen, if I get access, I'm going to get images that not many people can get. This is an opportunity to really showcase and shine as a photographer when you're at such a legendary race like Indy 500. So once that was accomplished, my buddy Ben and I wish I would have kind of vlogged this stuff for you because it's a really crazy story. We'll kind of end it here. Ben and I throughout the race, Ben and I were in this suite, and we met this guy named Titus, who was a WWE wrestling star, and we started talking to him, and we were like, we'd really love to go to the Knicks Pacers game for one of the final games. And I've never been a basketball fan, but once in a lifetime opportunity to do Indy 500 to the race, Indy 500 to the game. And he goes, well, I have a connection with the Pacers. I'll give you access, and we'll get you some cheap tickets. So after the race ended, Ben and I were on the bus heading back to the hotel, stuck in traffic. We're like, we're not going to make the game. So we get out, run down this road. I mean, it was insane. Hopped on the back of a bike. The bike took us to a road. This road, I found one random driver. I asked him if he could take us to the hotel and get us there in 20 minutes. And lo and behold, we made it to the game. It was a very incredible weekend with incredible stories. And again, I wish I would have done this a little better with, but I did a great job. I just wish I could have done it better with the video stuff. But nevertheless, here we are. This is my first Indy 500, and I'm hoping here in the future with Tag that we can collaborate on some bigger projects because the team's incredible, the watches are incredible, and the experience was incredible. So, big thank you to the Tag team, and I hope that this relationship that we have garnered turns into a beautiful flower. So. Thank you to the Tag team. Thank you to Ben Barna, one of my best friends. And if you want to check out the interview magazine piece, it's linked in the description below. Other than that, we'll be heading to Europe on June 3rd. We'll be back on our regular kind of upload schedule of once a week, twice a week. You guys know how I am. So with that, much love, much respect. This has been such a fun, unforgettable weekend. And I can't thank you guys enough for tuning in. And cheers.